Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Brian here. How's everyone's night going? Hope it's going well. We're making another video tonight, Jim Norton and Jesse Ventura video. This is relatively short. This one isn't as long as the other one. Not that the other one was that long, but this is more short. So hold on. Sorry, I want to pause that. Oops. We're gonna rewind that and watch this. So yeah. So I'm gonna watch this minute 46 seconds. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna tell you my opinion on it afterwards. Alright, so let's rewind. Alright, and play.
So you still believe Kyle over Ventura? What are you talking about? That thing went away years ago. I believe it's proven in court that, Kyle was absolutely stretching the truth about Ventura.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. He's right. It was proven in court. Jesse Ventura won the court case. He won both of them. The defamation of character case, he won. And they couldn't put it in the book or the movie that was being made. And the judge... So initially what happened was Ventura won, and Chris Kyle's book, all the books that were on the shelf, the part saying he knocked out a former governor, or talking about Jesse Ventura, had to be taken out. All the and Chris Kyle's estate had to pay, I think, like $2 million. It would have been Chris Kyle, but then his family. It was the insurance company. But yes, Jesse Ventura did win. And how you know it was a lie? Listen, I love Jesse Ventura. He's awesome. And people are gonna say, "Oh, you're only saying that because you're such a Jesse Ventura fan." No, I'm not. If it was the opposite way around, if Jesse Ventura had written a book about Chris Kyle saying that he knocked him out in a bar, I would be on Chris Kyle's. I wouldn't be on anyone's side until I figured it out. I would be like, "All right, talk to the bartenders that were working that night. Talk to people that were other people that were at the bar around it. Did the bouncers have to come and take anybody out? Talk to the owner if they were there. Check the camera footage, like stuff like that. That's what I would be saying." And they did that. There were two bartenders at that bar, and they said it happened. Both of them said they saw nothing. It was also a bar where there was a restaurant. All the waiters and waitresses said they didn't see nothing, and all the people in the bar, literally everyone was questioned, and that was in the bar that night. All of them said they did not see nothing. The camera footage was checked. There wasn't a clear shot of the camera. They didn't see it. They didn't even see Jesse Ventura and Chris Kyle talking. And also, the bouncers that were there, or security guards, whatever you want to call them, they were never called to break up a fight. The police were never called, nothing like that. Ambulance, he apparently knocked him out. Made his nose bleed and broke his nose. The ambulance were never called, nothing. I mean, stuff like that. That's how you just know Ventura was being lied on. It was Chris Kyle. He was listen, thank you for your service, Chris Kyle. Thank you for, rest in peace. But, you lied. It was a downright lie. So, all right, let's finish the video.
What are you doing, Brian? That was proven years ago, and then Ventura famously was at Sirius XM and opened the door to my studio and basically was bragging that he won the court case. I won.
You did win, Jesse.
We never said. We never said you.
We did win.
Hold on, Orion.
No. We didn't say you were lying.
Yeah, you see what happened there was Jesse Ventura was they were talking crap about Jesse Ventura. This is not the same incident where he walked out. This is afterwards. They were talking pure shit on him, talking crap on him, and saying that he's a liar. Chris Kyle was not lying, and what ended up happening was Ventura was in the same studio. They didn't know, doing an interview on a different radio show. They didn't know he was in there, and he got wind of it. So when he was leaving his radio show, he stopped by to put him in their place, and they were... You see Jim Norton's face. I mean, hold on. It's not going to show his face. He's not going to show his face, but they were really shocked. They really were. You shouldn't... This is the thing. Never talk crap about somebody, because you never know. They could be right in the room right next to you. That is pretty funny that he was literally right next to them. It's crazy, but yeah. So, yeah, it's just saying that. So let's finish watching the clip.
We never said you. We actually.
Hold on, Orion.
No. We didn't say you were lying. Jesse Ventura just sticks.
Jim Norton's full of crap. If you watch this entire thing, you can find it on YouTube. They were talking to somebody saying Ventura was a liar. They talked to Chris Kyle. They said he was a liar. In this day, they were saying that he's a liar and that Chris Kyle was telling the truth. They said that. Now Jim Norton in a minute's gonna act like he was on their side, but on Ventura's side, which he did. And there was a point where he said, not in this video, but on a different occasion, that he believed Jesse. He was on Jesse's side. But then he goes and says this. So I mean, Jim Norton, to me, can be funny, and the stuff I agree with him on, but he's really a coward. You know, he's a big talker, but not a walker. That's what he is. Has the talk, but don't got the walk.
Come in
Yeah,
here.
we heard you. Jesse Ventura. Sorry, Uriah.
Sorry, Uriah.
Jesse Ventura just stuck his face in and said, "Chris Kyle is a liar. I won." But it was like we never said that.
Yes, you did.
What's that?
Yes, you did. What an asshole. Like, admit it. Like, you're going to talk shit about somebody. If you're going to say it behind their back, say it to their face. That's what I have to say about that.
Get him back.
We never said that he. Well, Jesse, in fairness, I think was suing while he was alive too.
Right.
We actually.
Yeah, the lawsuit started when he was alive. Jesse Ventura did. There was a lot of people that said, oh, he went and sued his wife. No, that's federal law in America. If you're suing somebody and they're married, it automatically goes to their spouse. Also, if they're not married and they have a child, or whoever gets all their things, it goes to that person. That's how it is. It goes to your spouse. That's just how it is. Even in gay couples and stuff, that's how it is. When a lawsuit's happening, if the person dies or ends up being in the position where they cannot participate in the lawsuit anymore, it goes to the spouse. Everyone knows that. Let's just finish watching. I mean, what a coward Jim Norton is. Really a coward.
Actually kind of sided with Jesse on that one after we heard all the sides.
You're right.
That's typical.
Yep, they did say that. They did say that. But then in this clip, before this happened, they weren't on his side. It was a totally different thing. It's like, wow, like, do you just flip-flop on that? Like, what? Like, in a matter of things, the coin flipped from tails to head. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Typical him. That to me is in that moment is everything that I don't like about the guy. I just gotta say something real quick and go.
Right.
You know, he wouldn't say that when Jesse Ventura was there, though. That's the thing. No, Jesse Ventura is willing to debate anybody. You know, Jesse Ventura has been on many debates and many interviews and stuff that have been rough. And did he walk out? No. He walked out of one interview with Jim Norton because Jim Norton wouldn't let him talk. You know, if you're, okay, for example, if you are doing an interview with somebody, and you're in the interview, and they're not letting you talk, they keep talking over you, they keep calling you names, making fun of you and stuff, are you going to sit there and try to tolerate it? No. Jesse Ventura tried, you watched the whole interview, he tried multiple different times to debate Jim Norton, talk with him, but Jim Norton didn't want to have a conversation. So he walked out. He was the grown-up. He didn't stay and argue with a little child, a 40-some-year-old man acting like a child. No. Oh, he left. He was the grown-up. He has better things to do. Go out and talk to other people that are actually willing, that may not agree with him, but are willing to have an actual conversation with him, you know. Oh, and I you know, Jesse Ventura could care less about Jim Norton. He could care less. I mean, what has Jim Norton done that's ever changed anything? I mean, Jesse Ventura was a mayor. He was a governor. He served in the Navy. He's got celebrity status. He's rich. I mean, what is Jim Norton? This is what I don't like about the guy. Jesse Ventura could give one less of a shit. He could give one less of a dingleberry about what Jim Norton's opinion, or any of these other guys, what their opinions are on him. Like, he could care less. I mean, is Jim Norton relevant these days? Jim Norton had his radio show that he was on, and I don't even think it's on. I think it got canceled. I mean, so just ridiculous. Like, this is what I don't like about the guy. The guy is very brave, you know. Oh, I just gotta come in and start, like, making fun of him. Like, yeah, that guy, Navy for 6 years. Where were you at? No, you were at home, sitting and complaining, and where I didn't get the shirt I wanted this week. That's probably what you were like, you know. What an asshole. That's all I gotta say. What an asshole.
Hey, why don't you debate it?
I think he probably is telling the truth. I literally...
Because he is telling the truth. But, you know, you say you think he's telling the truth and you're on his side, but then why, about 10 minutes before this even happened, why were you talking crap on him? Why were you saying, oh, no, he wasn't telling the truth? Like, that's like saying, I wholeheartedly, like, this is like, let's say someone has a piece of clothing stolen. Okay, this is like 2 weeks earlier saying, I don't believe that this person that was in the house stole the piece of clothing. And then on another day saying, oh, yes, I do. Then 10 minutes later saying, oh, no, I don't. Like, make up your mind, Jim Norton. Are you that incompetent that you can't even focus on this? I mean, Jesus.
I think that he probably, the more I heard about that, and the more it got, I think that he probably was being truthful about not getting knocked out by Chris Kyle.
Because he didn't get knocked out at Chris Kyle. If he would have, there would have been one witness at least. There would have been, and hospital records. I mean, Jesse Ventura takes blood thinners because he had blood clots in the 80s. If someone on blood thinners bleeds, there's about an 8.5 to 9 10% chance they're going to bleed out and die. Not going to be able to stop the bleeding. So you really think that Ventura went to the hospital? I mean, he's so full of crap. And plus, you look at the statistics. Ventura is a lot taller and a lot fatter and a lot bigger than Chris Kyle. So, I mean, oh my God. You know, it's just ridiculous. You know, Jim Norton, I'm not going to lie, he can be funny sometimes. There's stuff I agree with him on, but don't be a coward. You know, if you're going to talk crap about Jesse, say it to Jesse's face. It's like, oh, Jim Norton wasn't a big mouth when Jesse, they all weren't able to talk crap about him when he opened up the door. When he was in there to open up the door, but when he walked off, it was a big game. Before he was there, it was a big game. When he comes in, they got nothing to say. But when he leaves, when he comes in, they got nothing to say. But when he leaves, oh, it's big talk. Yeah, it's because they're afraid of him, and bunch of cowards, especially Jim Norton. All right, everybody, that's this video is way longer than I thought it was gonna be, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna make more Jim Norton videos because apparently they do well. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep talking about this stuff. So yeah, more Jim Norton and Jesse Ventura clips coming up in future videos. All right, thanks for watching. Please like this video. Please leave a comment. Please share this video, and most importantly, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much.